Good morning. Today we're here at the Fresh Market. We're going to go and check out some of the prices, some of the things you guys have asked about, and check the shelves. Let's get to it. Okay, as soon as we come up to the Fresh Market here, I notice they have a 20% off all fresh produce. Yes, includes organic produce, salads, and dressings, but it's Wednesday only. Unfortunately, today is Tuesday, May 2nd, 2023, but this is my first time ever at the Fresh Market. A lot of you guys were wanting me to check this place out. I found one. We traveled here. Let's check it out. I will say, as soon as we come into the Fresh Market here, it smells like flowers everywhere. It smells wonderful. They got some deals here. Some blueberries, raspberries, and blackberries. 3 for $9.99. Don't know if that's mix or match. Probably not. Strawberries seem like they're a pretty high price here. $4.49 for 1 pound. It is Driscoll's. We can usually get these for $3.49 to $3.99 at Kroger or Meijer, but I gotta say, these do look pretty awesome. Honeydew melons here. I gotta say, at first glance here, all the produce and fruits look pretty amazing. Honeydew melons $4.99. Red seedless watermelons $8.99, which is the same regular price as Kroger, but these are nice and give them a little knock there. If you can hear the hollow sound, you know it's a good one. Well, these are interesting. I do gotta say, looking at this store for the first time, seeing some pretty interesting things. Getting a lot of comments to check out the Fresh Market. It's a little far for us, but wanted to travel out here today. Got some different little green mixes, little asparagus mix here. Got some already cut fruits. I like how they sell pieces of watermelon here. What is it, $6.22? I don't know. For that price, I'd rather get a big one and cut it up, but it's nice to have this option. All the produce looks fantastic in here, I do have to say that. They're probably one of those companies that pay a little extra to get maybe the first pick. Not really sure. Maybe the companies they go through, I really don't know, but they got the Earlham navel oranges, $2.49 each. That's pretty expensive. Now they do have the regular size navel oranges for $1.29 a pound. That's more my price range, and honestly, they look just as good. Starting to get a little packed over by the fruits and vegetables. Wanted to come over here and check out some of the cakes. This place is very packed. It's not a small store, but it is definitely, it's a little bigger than Trader Joe's probably. If you know Trader Joe's, it's a little bigger than that. Looks like they have a few more options. I gotta say, these look pretty good. Those are some very small cannolis. $5.97 for those, but these do look pretty fancy. And it looks like we may have a new store here to check out. I gotta say, some of these pre-made salads look absolutely fantastic. So many different options. They're not cheap. $8.99 for some of these, but very friendly staff in here too. They've been helping me. I asked about this Parmesan chicken deal where it's basically pre-made, but you make some items. We're gonna check that out. Me and Jess might actually have that for dinner. If we do, I will be sure to show at the end of this video. Look at these wraps. Boy, a lot of attention to detail here. I like this. We may have to skip the rest of the produce. Kind of took a little glance. You know, a lot of it is right around the same price as your everyday grocery store. Some is a little much, but I want to check out some of these specific items that they have here at the Fresh Market. It's kind of funny saying the Fresh Market, because you say the Fresh Market, you think, well, that could be anywhere, but it's actually the name of the place. Got a lot of comments to come here. Somebody was recommending this to me, the chicken margarita. These are ready to make meals, all fresh and ready to go. You just pop them in the oven. Good looking stuff here. Check this out. This is the Fresh Market beef pot pie. They got a chicken style pot pie here. $14.99 for the chicken, $16.99 for the beef. Yeah, I mean, these are pretty big. I don't know, I can put my hand up to that. I mean, they're pretty sizable. Got all kinds of different cool options here. Again, some of this stuff's pretty expensive, but you know, we are finding some things here for a reasonable price. Wanted to check out some of the steaks here. I gotta say, these look amazing. $11.99 for the sirloin steak. It's the best sirloin steak I've seen in a long time. They got the bone-in ribeyes here, $14.99 a pound. It's about the same price as it is everywhere right now. Got the boneless ribeye steaks, $19.99 a pound. A little pricey, but as you can probably see in my camera here, the quality here looks fantastic. They also have a card. Pretty much, you don't use a card, you use your phone number, pretty much like a discount. They said that I could save $5 on that chicken parmesan meal, so I'm probably going to do that. It's free. Chuck roast here, $7.99 a pound, but look at this. This looks like nice aged chuck roast here. I bet that would make for an awesome roast. Got some USDA prime ribs, short ribs, $8.99 a pound. Ground sirloin, $6.99 a pound. Not bad. Okay, so I was a little mistaken. So how this works is you get the 4 items. They have the chicken here, they've got the cheese, you get the vegetable item, and you get the Rayo's pasta sauce here. So and basically you're getting all 4 of these for $25 for the group of 4. But if you have their card, their discount card, you save $5. So I'm going to sign up for that. This isn't really what I thought. I thought this was already pre-made, but it is pretty cool how they do this. Okay, so one thing I wanted to say right off the bat, it's really dark in here, so if you have trouble seeing anything, I apologize. It's they kind of set like an ambiance setting in here to where it's like comfortable lighting. So just wanted to mention that, but wanted to tell you really what we're saving here. So with the discount, once I sign up for the bonus discount, whatever they call it here, but the chicken alone, as you can see here, they have the Parmesan crumbles on here. So you do cook this yourself, but they give you directions. We are going to show you, I've already talked to Jess. We're going to cook this and show you how to do it toward the end of this video, but it comes with a vegetable, one of the vegetable bags here, and they only had the tomato basil, but the guy told me I could use any Rayo's sauce. So we're going to use the 4 cheese, and this is $8.99, $7.99, $13.99, and it doesn't have a price tag on the cheese, but I'm sure that ain't cheap either. So we're definitely saving some money here, and as you can tell, there's a lot of chicken here, so we're going to have a lot of leftovers. Now in that here next to their meal of the week, they do a different one every week. So I wanted to come here today also to get this because Jessica loves chicken parmesan, and I gotta say, this does look fantastic. I've talked to 2 employees already. They said the chicken is amazing, so I'll take their word on that for now. Little big meal though. He was showing me these other meals that they have that are ready to make kits, and you know, that's pretty nice. Yeah, it's $20, but you know, it looks like these come with a lot of food. There's a lot of fish in there. Yeah, you know, if you want it already together, you do have to cook it, but that's good. You're getting it as fresh as possible. They're putting it all together for you, and it's made in a pack like this. I mean, this is pretty cool. I wish more and more stores would do this here. And there are some other stores that do this, but it's probably the first time I've been to a store close to us where we've seen some really good quality products here. Because for $19, I mean, you'll probably get 4 meals out of that. I know we'll get 4 meals out of this. 2 each, you know, probably 2, maybe 3 helpings each, but yeah. Member only deal. Spend $150 today, get a free market meal kit. Wow. Okay. I mean, it probably wouldn't be too hard to spend $150 in here, but I don't know. Pretty much this entire bin, they have ready to cook meals here. $4.83 for these 2 okay slices of tilapia. We got the crab cakes a little much, $16 for 2 of them, but they look good, I will say that. They got the blackened salmon here, they got the different seasoning in here. Just pop the bag in there and cut the plastic on top here. You don't even have to remove it all the way. It's pretty nice, although I like to with mine. I feel like it cooks a little better. Yeah, I got some other different options here. Raw shrimp that you actually cook in the bag until done. Here's some more of these pot pies here. Lots of awesome looking breads here too. Wow, they got pumpernickel. Got some English toasting bread. Yeah, this place is pretty nice. Got some organic ciabatta here. Some different rolls. Look at this. Ooh, that looks pretty amazing. $6.49 for that though. That's a little high. This Italian bread, oh my goodness, that is super soft. $4.49 for that. You know what? Normally I wouldn't spend this much on Italian bread, but Jessica loves Italian bread, and we're trying new things today, so we'll let you know what that's like too. Yeah, right here you get two of these. Well, these are sub rolls. Okay, I was gonna say that is really soft though. $3.99. Yeah, a bit much for those. They got the King's Hawaiian, $4.99. Same price as Kroger. Kroger's is $4.99 now also, which is ridiculous, but they do have a pretty decent sized deli, but it does look like they're selected on what they have. They don't look like they have too much. A lot of different ham. Maybe this is just the ham, I don't know. Oh, we got some chicken there. We got some cooked corned beef. Okay, got some pastrami there. Don't see any prices on this. I'm sure they might have like a little... Okay, so yeah, they got something up here. Turkey, ham, beef, all $13.99 a pound. $12.99 a pound for turkey, $12.99 a pound for ham, $13.99 for the beef, and the antibiotic free is also $13.99 a pound. So I got some different cheeses here. Yeah, I have to say all of it looks pretty good. I probably should have ate before I came here. Some of these items here are a little expensive. $1.49 for one thing of Chobani yogurt. Regular price at Kroger though is $1.49. Pretty much cheaper anywhere else though, and they do have different varieties. I'm seeing a lot of organic stuff here, kind of like Trader Joe's. Seems very similar, where it's kind of all mixed in. Different eggs here. Egg prices are a little pricey, but these are cage-free eggs. Let us know down in the comments if you shop at the fresh market, have ever been to the fresh market, and what products you like or don't like. So maybe next time we come here, you know, maybe we can pick out some things and do a little bit of a taste test. But they do got Philadelphia cream cheese, $3.89. That's the highest I've ever seen it, but $3.59 regular price at Kroger usually. So the fresh market has their own milk here. It is $2.79 for a half gallon, which is a bit much for us around Cincinnati, but they do have multiple other options. They have, what the heck? Is that a gallon of milk for $8.99? Whoa! Okay, that's a bit much. Do sell the lactate milk here. What is that? $5.49. Okay, some of these prices are a little crazy. But, you know, don't have to shop here for these things. But some of the other things, like this stuff we got here, you know, looks like it's well worth it. Again, we'll get two meals out of this each, so that'll be nice. Yeah, the silk milks and stuff, yeah, way too expensive here. But it's nice they have the options, I guess. Checking near the back here. Again, the lighting is very dark. My camera does an okay job of picking up some light where it can, but $1.59 for a can of Fancy Feast. Are you kidding? Ugh. Well, this is not where you want to buy pet food, that is for sure. I mean, at least they got it, I guess. They do have some good options here. Well, options for some dog food. They don't carry a lot of pet food. That's probably why this costs so much. Wilderness Plus cat food, $2.99. What makes this $1.59? Is this like a super classic pate? Really, all of them are $1.59 here, and people are actually buying them. I don't know, maybe you get a little bit of a deal with the card option, but it doesn't say anything. They say they'll be like this. There'll be like a black sticker here with the fresh deal, save $2. But yeah, that's pretty expensive on some pet food. Yeah, maybe looking at this stuff, this would be like a second or third trip stuff to look at, because normally I wouldn't buy this stuff here, especially the same regular small size bottle of Sensodyne toothpaste, $10.99. Now I know it's $6.99 at most places, but still, that's $4 more. That's a bit crazy. $20 for 10 tablets of Claritin? Really? Ooh, okay, well, need to pass on this stuff. Maybe this is why they have all of these items toward the back of the store. I know that stuff that, let's see, okay, yeah, $8 for the roasted nuts. I mean, I know nuts and fancy peanuts and stuff are expensive, but I don't know, $8, that's a very small package too. I thought Kroger was expensive on tuna. Look at some of these prices, guys. Jeez. I don't know. I feel like we're just going to head back up toward the front of the store and check out the stuff that's really worth it here. And again, yeah, even the stuff that I'm saying is really worth it is still right around the same price of regular prices at Kroger. So still expensive. But, you know, the quality here seems way better than Kroger. That's the blue. Wow, some of these, even with the deals, 2 for $6. Jeez. I mean, you know, if you like some of this stuff, it is different brands, might have better taste. I'm not really sure. I haven't tried any of these. Yeah, somebody asked me the other day if I had been able to find any rice noodles. Well, found some here. They are $5.49 regular price. $4.99 for these, $5.49 for these, but with the fresh deals, you save a little bit. Still seems expensive to me. Let's see, got some different rice options down there. Pretty, yeah. All this stuff in these aisles seems pretty high, and you know the quality may be there. Most of these products I have not tried, so I really can't judge. But some of these rice packets, kind of like the Ben's Ready Rice, but different name. Look at this though. What? Okay, now we're getting a little crazy. Tasty Bites, right? We saw this at, well, that's got something mixed in with it. Okay, yeah, all these do. So these are like meal packs. The sticky rice, okay, like the one we saw at Dollar Tree for $1.25 is $3.99 here. So, yeah, I don't know. And they do have quite a bit of flour options here. Just a quick reminder, the all-purpose flour, bleached and unbleached, 2 5-pound and 10-pound bags that have a date of March 27th, 2024 or March 28th, 2024, best of use by dates. There's a recall going on those, so this one is not on that recall there, so good to go. But yeah, they've got a lot of the different, some of the different ones, the organic $6.79 regular price, and all of these, okay, so normally they're $6.79, but with the discount, with the card deal, if you sign up for it, it's $5.99. So a little more expensive on the regular price, but I don't know. I don't feel it's too bad for that. Some of the Bob's Red Mill here, good to see they got this. Hey, look at this. They got the Vital Wheat gluten flour. Somebody was looking for that one. Haven't been able to find it anywhere. And that is $8.99, so it is a little pricey, but yeah, that's nice. See, they got the little 2-pound things of the King Arthur 2. The price for the price though, it's not worth it. But people have asked before for me to check out the 2 pounds of the King Arthur, but can never really find them. A lot of different types of sugar options. Half these I can't even pronounce. Brown sugar cubes. I got some of this wholesome dark brown sugar, light brown sugar, raw cane sugar, and just the organic fair trade cane sugar. They also have Domino. They don't have the regular cane sugar Domino, just the powdered and light brown sugar, but they have the sugar in the raw 2-pound box on that deal for $4.99. Back to the cooler stuff of this store. They have an antipasto and olive bar here. How cool is this? Kind of reminds me of like Whole Foods, how they have their olive bar, maybe Jungle Jim's, $10.99 a pound. It's a little pricey, and because these are all in liquid, you know they're going to weigh a little more. So try and get the ones that are above the liquid and have been drying out a little bit. But yeah, they got a good variety. Found their bakery over here. The items we were looking at before were just kind of smaller items. Look at this. Gourmet fruit tart, $19.99 for that. It's pretty big. Got these little cakes here. These are a little pricey, but they look pretty awesome. Look at this cheesecake here. I don't know. It's a little much, but they are fancy looking. I'm sure they taste great. Okay, so I wanted to check out a couple of the soups here. Somebody told me the Pacific brand soups are pretty fantastic. This is a plant-based for this one. This one here is not organic. This is organic, but yeah, on this deals thing, they're 2 for $8. So they would be $4 a piece, which is too rich for my blood. But the Amy's soups here, $4.99, yeah, getting pretty expensive. $2.29 for a 10.5 ounce can of Campbell's soup. It's way too much for me, but you know, let's see. These are kind of all the ones that Kroger sells too. I don't know. Even $2.29 for the regular chicken noodle soup. But like I said, it's good they carry these out. Hey, they got some of these like frontier soups that we got down in Gatlinburg that you make yourself, but it comes with all the ingredients and everything. We still got to do a couple of those, like the dips we got and stuff. We have like a potato soup we still got to try. $6.99 on sale with their card for this, but regular price $8.99. I have to say the entire staff here is very helpful. The guy had said that he asked me if I was a dessert guy, and I said, yeah. I said, I'm an everything guy. He just laughed, but this cannoli looks absolutely fantastic. I needed a little snack for lunch, this is my lunch, but $2.99, yeah, I mean, that's going to be the same price for what you pay for a good cannoli anywhere, maybe more, so didn't feel like that was too bad of a deal. So I've never been here before until today, and I have to say that normally I would think that their spices would be pretty full. A lot of the salt and stuff, you know, they got bags of Himalayan salt. Some of the stuff missing, but they don't carry too much in general, it looks like. So a lot of these, though, are pretty expensive. $5.99. Let's just see the sea salt here, 3.9 ounces. And some people may swear by this, so I don't want to discount it. But as we go up further here, the prices get more and more. Yeah, they got a bunch of different mustards here. Got some Dijon mustard. I do like Dijon mustard, but I gotta say that last one I tried was really hot. They do have some Grey Poupon. Do you have any Grey Poupon? So somebody was asking about this. It is $5.99 here for this one, and this is the Dijon version, and this is Harvest Ground and Country Dijon mustard. $5.99. I would have thought they'd be a little more here, considering how some of these fancy things are pretty expensive. See how much Heinz ketchup is. Oh, 32 ounces for $5.29. That's cheaper than Kroger. Well, no, not really. Nope. So Kroger has a 38 ounce, which is $5.79. So about the same. Okay, so maybe not the healthiest lunch, but I wanted to share my thoughts on this. That cannoli may be the best one I've ever had. To give you an idea, my mom, when she came back from New York, she brought some cannolis from New York near the, I forget the name of the place, but they're really popular. This tastes very similar. Sorry, I still got some chocolate. The chocolate is fantastic. The guy making these is putting a lot of love into them. I love how the crispness of the cannoli around the edges, but it's not like hard. It's like soft and airy and crunchy. Reminds me a lot of the ones that my mom brought back from New York. Absolutely delicious. Okay, so I am back home. It is dinner time. We got our chicken out here, our Italian blend cheese. So what did we do with the broccoli?
Microwave it.
That's it?
Yeah.
So everything in here, yeah.
So it was really funny because I was reading this card about the chicken, and it tells you to cook it on the stove, but then, like, in this thing, it tells you to bake it.
Oh, really?
So I don't know, like, I'm just going to cook it on the stove and do it, because it does tell you, like, after you cook it, then to put it in another pan.
Yeah.
With the sauce and the cheese to put under the broiler, so.
Okay. So we do have our cast iron skillet here heating up. Put this on here all the time so we don't forget. Got the Rouse. It's pronounced Rouse.
It is?
Yeah.
Oh, that was Rayo's.
I thought it was Rayo's too.
I gotta heat
We'll
this
call it
up.
whatever we want.
I gotta heat this up next.
You heat the sauce up? Ooh. Okay, so you pour the sauce into a saucepan there and just let it heat up?
Just heat it up, yeah.
Okay. Okay, so the master chef has got the chicken.
I don't really know what I'm doing, so
Well, it's kind of new.
hopefully they don't explode.
Ooh, that smells good. I could smell the Parmesan as soon
You
as
can smell the breading.
Yeah. Oh
I
my.
think all 4 of these are cooking.
Oh, and this is the first time people have seen us using the new skillet here.
Yeah.
We got it primed. Did a couple steaks in this over the last few weeks, and I gotta say, once you go cast iron, you don't go back. Pretty awesome. Ooh, I like the sizzling. Okay, so all we do is cook these for how long?
Just says to cook them for 4 to 5 minutes per side, or until done, basically. Until
Okay.
the chicken's cooked.
So, and then
You're
we...
pretty much cooking everything beforehand.
Yeah.
It's very not one pot friendly.
Right.
I probably could use the cast iron and put it in there, but it's gonna have all the oil and stuff in there.
Right.
Because once you cook these and you put them in a casserole dish, and then you pour the sauce and the cheese over top of it, and then put it under the broiler and just let all the cheese and stuff melt.
So once the cheese melts on it, then it's done.
Yeah, once that's done.
And you put the sauce in with that and
you
everything?
put some of the sauce on it, and then you save sauce to put on afterwards too. But that's why
Okay.
you heat it up beforehand.
Yeah.
And then we put this in the microwave for.
Yeah, and it's got the butter and
3
everything
to
in
4
here.
minutes. Yeah, this
I didn't really talk about this too much at the store because I wasn't sure.
salted butter. This little thing right here, salted butter.
Yeah,
So I guess like it all
goes
just,
all
like,
over the
melt
broccoli
into it
and got some
as it
peppers in
cooks.
there. Too cool. So all together for this one meal with the card that I saved the $5 on plus the already savings, we saved $17 on this meal.
Whoa!
It was $20.
Yeah, all this stuff has.
I feel like it's
I
not
noticed like all of it has separate prices.
Yeah,
So like I guess if you buy it as the meal, you get.
you get the deal. If you
discount.
buy it separate,
Yeah.
it costs a fortune. Also, it
Yeah,
came
it
with
comes
these
rolls,
too. I forgot to mention these. These are normally $2.99, but this was included with the $20. Great deal. And I gotta say, that smells amazing.
Yeah.
So she has flipped the chicken.
Yeah.
Looking pretty good, man.
I cut this one open because it is still kind of raw inside. I wanted to be able to see if
Yeah.
it was done.
Definitely make
This one's
sure
a lot fatter than
it's
the other
all the
one,
way
so
cooked.
making
Because
sure.
you're only putting it in the oven till the cheese
Yeah,
melts.
you're basically cooking it completely
Right.
now,
Yeah.
and then just letting the cheese melt. So,
Oh, that Parmesan smells incredible.
so I don't know. I'm just gonna take them out because I think they're done. I cut them, and it looked like it was cooked. It
Yeah.
was cooked through.
And you put them in the casserole dish here. Looking all nice. And again, for each meal that they do at the fresh market, the meal of the week, they do give you instructions. So always make sure you get the instruction thing though, because it is separate. Kind of sits on top of the meal on the, well, at least at our fresh market, it was on top of like all the different ingredients. Oh yeah. Just spoon over a little.
Yeah.
Okay. Now time to add the Italian blend cheese.
I probably could have added more sauce. It says to save the sauce until the end, so I'm just
Yeah.
putting a little bit on there.
Also, let it be noted that this is very tomato-y sauce, even the 4 cheese. That's why we didn't get the tomato basil. Jess isn't a fan of tomatoes.
I don't like
Chunky.
chunky tomatoes.
Yeah,
So
so
hopefully it'll be.
hopefully you can kind of scrape them out of there, but
We shall see.
looks awesome. Look at that, guys. How long do you think it was in the oven for? 10 minutes?
Yeah.
About 10 minutes. All that cheese is melted. We're going to pour the sauce over. Our vegetables are done. Already heated them up in the microwave. Take a little bite here. We'll let you know what we think. Okay, so here it is plated. We got our Parmesan crusted chicken. I put a lot of sauce on mine. Jess doesn't have too much sauce. But we got the broccoli here. Smells really good. And we got these nice, soft, like ciabatta style rolls. I don't know if I'm all about this. But we're going to go ahead and eat dinner. And we'll let you know what we think afterwards. Okay, so what you think?
Okay.
What you like about it?
I mean, okay. I don't like, and I know this is probably bizarre, but I don't like the texture of like eating tomatoes, but I like the flavor of the sauce. So like if the sauce was blended up and smooth, it would have been really good because I liked the flavor of the sauce. I just don't like the pieces of tomato, if that makes sense. But the chicken was really good, and the broccoli was really, really good. I just feel like if it was not as chunky, I would have really, really liked it. Not saying I didn't, because there's nothing wrong with it. Excuse me. I thought it was really good. I liked the actual flavor of the sauce. I just feel like next time I would probably blend it up. And that's just a weird thing for me, but yeah.
A thinner sauce.
Yeah, I don't know why that is. It's just, I think
well,
it's just
you're so used to having with nothing in it, adding your own spices and stuff like that. I can understand that. Kind of knew that going in because we know that Raoul's salsa or the pasta sauce is a little chunky. But let me say, I absolutely loved it. And here I will let you in on something. I have never been a fan of chicken parmesan, ever, have I?
No.
I'm not a fan of it. I never have been. But I loved this. This was Jessica cooks things with love. And even though she realized that she was probably not going to like this because of the sauce.
Well, I was kind of like, I don't know, while I was cooking it, I was probably kind of like irritated. Just because I kind of had a feeling, like as soon as I poured the jar of sauce in the pan, I was like, oh man, I'm not going to like this.
Yeah.
So and
that's why
like,
we went with the 4 cheese.
It's frustrating when you're spending all that time cooking something and you don't think you're going to like it.
Yeah.
So I was kind of like irritated. But the flavor is good. If it was just not as chunky, it would have been great. But, I mean, I ate it, and it was still good. I just pulled some of the chunks off, and, you know.
Yeah.
The bread is kind of weird. Like, the inside of it was really good, but the outside was kind of hard and chewy and powdery.
Yeah.
But the inside was real soft and pillowy and lots of nooks and crannies in there.
Like I was telling her, I think that bread would be good if you toasted it a little bit.
I don't even know.
Maybe
I feel like
not
that would
much.
make it too hard.
Really?
To chew.
Yeah, maybe.
But whatever. It was still good to dip the... Because that's what I was doing, was dipping.
Yeah.
Because then I can just get the sauce and not the chunks.
Right.
Which was good, so I don't know.
I thought it was delicious. The chicken was delicious. The Parmesan crust...
Yeah, the crust was really
cast
good.
iron can make anything.
I feel like that is the key. Because it even says on the recipe card to put it in a cast iron skillet.
Yeah.
Because originally I was going to put it in a regular pan, and then I saw that, and I was like, let me just do it in the cast iron. And I think that made all the difference, because it definitely crisped up the outside of the chicken.
Right.
Which made it really, really good.
All in all, though, guys, fantastic meal. I highly recommend that. If you have a fresh market near you and you like the Parmesan crusted chicken, they do one a week. They do a different meal combination every week. It's a little bit of a drive, so we won't be going there a ton. But Jessica wants to go now just to check it out. You know, because they do have a lot of good stuff. It is very pricey. A lot of this stuff is pretty expensive. Anything that we get there is going to be on a deal. Because for Sensodyne toothpaste, it was $10.99.
For one tube?
For one tube, 1 4-ounce tube. So, and I saw some gallon of milk. I couldn't really read. It was really dark in there. They kind of have like an ambient lighting where it kind of like shines on certain products. But anyway, the Fresh Market, really interesting store. It was nice, you know, just walking around, seeing something new. Did I have my hand in your face?
Probably,
Oh,
you
I'm
always
bad
do.
at that. Well, guys, like I said, awesome trip to the Fresh Market. It was really good. I really enjoyed the chicken parmesan. I thought it was fantastic. Yeah, the rolls were a little, I don't know, but it was included, so we got it for free, basically. Because
the broccoli was really good. It really softened up, because I was worried. I was like, oh my gosh, this is gonna taste like crudité broccoli,
right.
really hard.
Yeah.
It
tasted
but it really,
as fresh.
Yeah, it really softened up, and it was so good.
Yeah, it was. Well, guys, thank you for having dinner with us. That was a good time, and I thought it was great.
Yeah.
Well, guys, thank you so much for watching the video today. With all that being said, we are out, and always remember the adventure
It is out there. Bye.